Since you clicked on this video, you may be asking yourself, should I get a social media manager? Well, if you've said or come across these 4 things, it's time to get one. Now, before we get into it, I'm gonna go over what a social media manager does and why it's important to have one. Now, social media marketing is essential for every single business. It is by far the cheapest way to connect to a specific target audience. Now, everyone says data is king. Social media metrics by far are 10x better than traditional routes. With social media, you can see your audience, male, female, age. You can see their interactions, their likes, their shares, how many people have seen it, how many people clicked on it, how many people went to the website, how many people called. Like the data is infinite. Now, comparatively to let's say a magazine, you have no idea who's looking at it. You have no idea whether they go on their website, give your business a call, whether they come in. And I just want to drive this point home. Social media is by far the cheapest way to interact with your direct audience for your business and the most analytical. Now, with all that said, you should always have someone in charge of these specific platforms that your business is using. Number 1, that you aren't social media savvy. Do you feel like there are constantly new social platforms popping up? Does that make you anxious? Does TikTok, Snapchat, does that make you anxious? Do you just not get a lot of these platforms? Well, that is number 1. Any of those, it might be time to get a social media manager. Now, being social media savvy takes a lot of time and experience and your willingness to adapt. Now, you aren't wrong. There are a lot of social media platforms that come out from time to time, but it's a social media expert's job to prioritize which one is best for your business. All social media platforms are not created equally and can be catered depending on what type of business that you have. So a social media expert can sift through all of them and show you which one will have the best return on your time. All right, now number 2, that there just isn't enough time to post. Now, if you've thought about this, you may be at your max capacity as far as what you can do and what you can post. Now, timing is very important with posting on social media. So if you're just sporadically posting here and there, not going to be good for your accounts long term. And time efficiency, specifically with socials, is a skill learned and just comes with experience. You can get a lot more done with a limited amount of time with the proper social media manager. Now, number 3, have you ever asked yourself, why is my engagement so low? Now, where there is no direct answer on why specifically certain accounts have low engagement, and there is no specific formula to get out of that, but this is the number 1 thing a social media manager will improve upon. Engagement is a mix between design and customer service. Now, building a little bit off of one of my previous statements, now there is no direct formula, and every social media manager has their own way to improve engagement, and that why is it important not only to find one, but find the right one. Now, in another video, I will go over how to find the best social media managers. We will save that for another day. Now, number 4, do you struggle with trying to figure out what to post, and more importantly, with the captions and the hashtags? Now, content creation doesn't always fall on the social media manager, but what does fall on their job description is to get the most out of every piece of content that is produced. Now, social media is a visual platform, but copywriting goes overlooked a lot. There is a big difference between this and this. Not only coming up with engaging captions, but to figure out how to get the customer to interact with your business and to start that relationship. This is what brings people through your doors. All right, and those are the 4 things that if you're thinking about or that you've said, it's probably time to get a social media manager. All right, now if you have any questions or comments, make sure to throw them in the description down below. Thank you for watching, especially to the end. And if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate you, and I will see you next time. Peace.